Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting night here for the iRacing Midget series. Tonight, we are in for a good one. So far, we actually have 47. We're at Lernerville Speedway. And, of course, we're back in those fabulous midget cars you guys are seeing currently. Looking so far at a good one tonight, as I believe we're going to be heading into qualifiers. Here's coming up. As somebody's doing donuts. Not exactly sure where he's doing donuts, but nonetheless, somebody's out there doing donuts right now. So yeah, Elijah Schrum just chilling there. Elijah's hoping for a win today, I suppose, so we'll see what he's able to do off of that. We do, in fact, have Dane Culver out as race director here tonight. As we do have 45 people. Well, 41 well, we only got 41 currently completely signed up and logged in. So it is going to be a full one here tonight. We're going to have all the heat races should be full, but I'm going to let y'all guys, I'm going to give you guys a second. I'm going to get ready and see you guys. Looks like we're going to be advancing here in the qualifier here in a second. And we're going to be getting into some qualifying rounds here now. Just going to turn this on. Anyways, currently we're going to be on Landon Henry, who's going to get his first shot at the lap time out of everybody out here tonight. So far, we are in fact looking at a full board. Henry has a flyer, and that's going to be a 14.85. We're currently putting him in that first place position with Tyler Taylor, who's going to be right behind him with a 15.06. Landon Henry is actually able to knock his time down a little bit off that second lap. And now we got Brady Baker coming with a 14.84. So far, everybody's just kind of knocking down their 2 little quick laps for qualifying. With this being such a full match today, we're going to try to get this moving along a little bit quicker, seeing what we're able to pull off here. As I believe that was Brady Baker that just went flying off. And now we're going to hop on over to the remaining. keep going down the line as so far we have Jace Park in the first with a 14.79. We are hopping over to see what else we got. Currently listening to Jackson Holiday getting ready to post a time as well. Looks like everybody's posted a lap time here, so they're qualifying. So it's going to be Ryan Avila. Sorry about that, guys. Bless me. Didn't have enough time to mute the mic there. But here's going to be the first heat of the race. 8 laps. These going to be the people that post the top lap times in our qualifier. These guys are going to be beautifully gridded currently. We're going to see what is able to get done here today with Ryan Avila is going to be in the first place position. Is it Avila or Avila? So whichever one it is, I apologize, Ryan. You have to let me know for future references. I don't think you've raced with us here before. And with a 40-man bracket, this would make sense why it's the first time I've seen you. Sorry, not bracket, 40-man grid. Makes sense why it's the first time to see you. 12 people in the first heat, however. We're going to have about 4 heats, if I had to guess, before we get through everybody, unless we have some heats with higher numbers. But with this being said, these guys are going to get one more lap around the track, get into their spots, get into their good positioning, and we're going to be gone and off to the races. So do not go anywhere. We're moments away from that green flag. And the green flag is out, and we are on. This is Avila. That's going to take the outside corner a little bit wide, and that's going to be a smart move there off the tee. Is going to slide out. It's going to be Tanner Petit. This is the first place position. Him and Avila is taking that inside before too far out, and Avila is able to take that position directly back. In the backstretch, we have Martin, Drake, Forkenbrock, Zabrowski, Erickson, Reynolds, Bavlov, Bishop, Packwell, and Brown. Currently, Avila leading that first place position with 6 laps to go. Tanner trying to take the inside line, see if he can get around quicker, but he's almost back in to get out too far, and that's allowing Ryan Avila to keep the first place position so far. Continuing, we also do have a couple more guys getting into it now. Not a lot of battles happening on the grid. There's about a 0.3-second difference between everybody, but currently there's a 10-second difference between now, sorry, Ryan Avila. 4 laps to go, and that's actually going to be Tanner that went off the track. Tanner just kind of went sliding. He'll be back in about the P6 position. So far, It's going to be 2 laps to go and not a lot left as white flag is out. And that is going to be Ryan Avila with a first place victory coming in the first heat. Here are going to be the results from the first heat of the race. As coming in now to heat 2. I guess my Siri thought she was being activated. Pardon me, I'm currently enjoying a nice cold glass of milk. It's one of those beauties in life that I should probably not drink as much as. Currently I'm drinking close to about a gallon every couple of days. As we are currently off, don't know why I'm staying on a scenic camera. Gonna find out there in a second. Let's reset itself. Here's what we're gonna have. Jace Park is gonna be in that first place positioning. Looking like a pretty clean grid. As this is going to be green light off to the races. Working on it, and that would be why I knew something wasn't right. Apologies there. Glad I noticed that soon. While I was fixing my trading page, we had some stuff going on. We currently have Jace Park in the first place position. I just kind of expected to see him as he started this race out there in city spot. Next, me, Ryan positioning, gap of about 0.5 of a second exiting that corner. Coming into last place positioning is about 5 we'll call it 6 seconds now. As Jace Park is really getting up on these guys here tonight. White flag is out and Jace has one lap to get his record set straight, and he'll be home free. win there for Jace Park coming into the second race here, second heat of the night. Working on getting our results pulled up. Trying to see if they'll decide to go. They don't feel like loading. A-okay. Apologies, my screen's gotta be looking like a mess right now. Just trying to get you guys results for the heat 2, but they didn't feel like computing. So coming up on heat number 3. Will, I believe, have one more guys that would enter race. Unsure though, could be wrong. Some of these guys are already going off the track, it looks like. That's going to be... I don't even know who that was, but they're going everywhere, hit people, whatever's going on there. As we are here and we're gone and we're off. That's going to be Huffman, the first place positioning, quickly overtaken by Manning. No, that's not even by Ernest. That's going to be Leak now coming up on Huffman, getting in there for a battle. 7 laps to go. Running out of opportunities to do so. Down to 6. Huffman in the A-class license makes sense based off the driving skills. His skills driving very impressive, right? Going that outside line and not going in too soon. Good job of him so far. Parker Leak takes the inside line. You gotta watch where he comes up more as Huffman's able to take it right back. Trying to find out when it was quicker to get back up to speed, and he might have found it. They're kind of both in a weird tied position right now. But unfortunately, Leak and Huffman are battling out here. 4 laps to go. Huffman takes that inside line, try to gain position back. Leak drags behind inside. Just comes up the car lane short going into that corner. Three laps to go. Leak in first place. Huffman right behind him. Down to 2. Leak is just storming ahead as Huffman continues to fall behind as that's the white flag out. And we are going to be calling it for heat number 3 tonight. 24 laps down, 8 more to go until we will be getting to your feature race here tonight. That is going to just be wrapping it up now. Heat number 3. Now, here is going to be heat number 4. Should be the last one of the race. Here is 8 laps. As we already got guys in the walls, not really sure what's going on. Really not sure what's happening here. As I almost dropped my microphone. Trying to fix my volume. But we are back. 8 laps to go. Let's see what there is to see now. Blake Carrick in the lead of the pack. Right behind him is me, Brady Baker. By Turnbull. For some reason, there's a dude named Race Director in here. Not going to question that one. Although I'm guessing I know who it is, but I could be wrong. As green flag is out, you guys have 8 laps to go. Carrick in the lead. Baker already falling a little bit more behind early on in this race. Dinner space, director space, now here's where it gets serious. Blake Carrick and Brady Baker. Carrick, almost a second lead time between him and Baker. Second, and Carrick just got out of the race. Oh, he's back. Never mind. I was so confused there for a second. Blake Carrick, he keeps telling me he's out, but that puts Brady Baker up in first. Carrick must have glitched out or something. As Baker is now in the first place position. White flag is out. Blake Carrick is back in here, I guess. It's an odd little glitch out spot for him to be in. As that should be Blake Carrick take home the cake of the 4th heat here tonight. As I guess does not want to show results of heat number 4. Here's me the quick little consolation. And then we're going to be into the feature here shortly in a bit. And these guys be rolling. There's a lot of crashing in the backstretch. As my current racing is freaking out. Anyway, we are back. Safety car is in, and these guys are off to the races, and that's gonna be O'Brien in first. TK O'Brien. If he wins, we gotta start calling him the Knockout King. As there is some flipping happening, and not even sure, as that's going to be Ashton Tackwell that just crashed horribly. As Morrow almost taking that first place positioning, O'Brien almost getting it back, but Morrow's just going to barely hold on to it. 10 laps to go. Morrow in the first place positioning. Not a lot happening in the backstretch as we have 3 people in the pits. That's going to be Turnbull, Zeller, and Atwood. Definitely not what you would like to have happening for them so far tonight. Six to go, and Riker Morrow has just kind of been the king so far this race. TK O'Brien is behind him, but Morrow able to create quite the gap as he's come up on 2 seconds, leaving the corners. Sounds like some crashing in the backstretch as these guys are going to be getting back into it though. As Morrow is 3 laps to go. As white flag is out, and that is going to be Riker Morrow in first place positioning with a 3-second spacing between him and second. As here, there's going to be another race constellation gridded again. That was the D main. As these guys are going to start here moving. as 14 here, these guys are going to get one last chance to so for break it even. As green flag is out. Here to go. That's going to be Matthew Rogers in the first place position. He's already created a pretty solid gap between Jackson Holiday. Continuing as Riker Mara, we just saw him win the last race. And actually working on building his way back up. You see his passing. Person after passing has advanced 7 places. Currently sitting in P5, and he ain't stopping there. He is pushing his car as hard as he's got. He's in 10. He's got 10 laps to go. 4 positions to get up to. Currently battling with, I believe it was Jackson Bishop with the number 67 car in front of him for it. Jackson looked like he just might be a little bit quicker on these straights. And there's going to be Riker. Those two are toe-to-toe. Jackson cuts down a little bit on the inside, back up to Rogers. He's creating quite the distance now. 8 laps to go. Here to go as Rogers and Riker climbs to the 4th place position. Now riding alongside Jackson Holiday. Rogers and Soares are now kind of battling out for the first place position. Rogers left the pretty south gap. Soares able to close it very quickly. I'm kind of trying to focus on these guys driving right now as Rogers is closing all opportunities for Soares to close in on him. White flag out. Last opportunity here. There's for Soares trying to get up on him. Rogers is doing a great defensive job here. No matter what route Soares takes, Rogers is going to be a little bit in front of him. And I don't even know what happened there, but he's doing a wheelie. As that's going to be Rogers with the win of the C main. Hopefully we'll just try to hop right into the next one here. Riker Barrow able to stay in it. He is put toward the back of the pack, however. as it is going to be Mr. Carter Rock in the first place position. Apologies, Landon Henry's going to be in that first place. Not sure who's supposed to be in first. I believe it was Brock, but unsure. These guys working to get their tires a little bit warm. Safety truck to pull off, as these guys are going to have the opportunity of green flag here just after this corner. Green flag is out. It is being waved. Place positioning, him and Thornbrock are not giving up anytime soon, though. And Franklin Morrow is going to currently be stuck in the P9 position. We saw him again doing some great work earlier. Landon Henry remains in the first. We got a wall rider back there. Tanner Petit is going to go ahead and hop up onto the wall and ride that for a bit. Henry remaining in that first place spot. Urish able to take it over though with a wide out lap. Henry only 0.3 seconds behind. Still a good chunk of time. That is going to be Manning Urish. First place position, doing solid so far. So far, Urish in that first place spot and is not giving up any time yet. Urish has created quite the gap so far. As he is currently sitting at about a 1.6 second gap and is not giving up anytime soon. We are going to continue rocking. Final lap of the race. And Earth's going to take home the victory of the B main. As that is going to be some solid racing there from the B class, as we are now in the warm-up, and I'll be right back.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Here we are, lap 1 of 50. So here's going to be the feature of the night, main race. These guys are gonna have their first lap underneath that safety car. We got 50 laps here to go. Off with the green flag. And we're going to see what they got left to do. And we are first caution of the night. Not even a lap in. I'm looking back to even find out what happened. Not a clue. Nobody's in the pits yet. Not at all sure what happened there, but my guess is we're gonna try to figure it on out. Still plenty of laps to go, as we were only one lap down there. Safety car's out. These guys are gonna get a chance to get up close to each other and get back behind. It looks like it was probably Manning Urish. Might have been involved in that wreck because his lap ended at 0.82. And looks like we're gonna have that safety truck pull on out, and we're gonna be getting a green flag here. Nope, safe truck is still in. There's the now the safe truck pulls on out. I was a corner behind. As these guys are back off with Blake Carrick in that first place positioning. Already trying to put a heavy lead on there, and he's going to lose it and gain it right back as Parker Leak's be chilling in right behind him. These guys coming up on their second lap of the race. Almost went too far outside there for Parker Leak. Blake Carrick in the first spot position. The track's a little slippery. These guys trying to avoid as much contact as possible. 16 made it to the feature race of the night. We are 5 laps down, 45 more to go. As Carrick remains in that first place positioning. Parker League will be right behind him. Leak and Carrick are just battling it out for the first place position currently. Seeing what there is to be done. going to be Carrick that's going to bump down in the third as Parker Leak and Jace Park. I think Jace Leak and Parker Park will win that fight, as these two are now in the battle for the night. So far, not a really huge gap time. Looking to change it though. Jace Park in the first place spot. No, now it's Leak, and these two are still battling as we are 15 laps under. And it's going to be Jace Park. And now it's Cody Partley as Parker Leak fell just a tad bit behind. We are on lap 18 now, as that's with Cody Partley in the first place positioning. He was able to take a much better inside line and really come home victorious there. Looking on the victory there. And if we're in the one apologies, I just checked up on another broadcast there for a sec to see how our Wild West tour was done. If you guys are interested in that broadcast, please go pop over to Viewers broadcast on YouTube and check out all of our live broadcasts that we host. We host broadcasts every night of the week. It's a lot of work, so if you guys want your broadcast done, please go and reach out to us. If you guys would like to become a broadcaster, also please reach on out to us. We're 20 laps down. Laps to go as Parmley is taking the lead here tonight. Here now. Apparently, I'm trying to look for anything exciting happening in the back of the pack. Looks like the best thing we might have is going to be Brady Baker and Rogers that on occasion for the corners get into it. Other than that, we do have Carrick, Beat, and Zila all kind of battling out. Apparently, really far in the front. He's just driving to drive right now. He's got almost a 2-second gap on all these guys. Park battling it out. Park and Avila still, and Park's in a little bit of a bump. Sent him off while he's able to play on track. We'll just bump back up to Cody. And he is just driving to get stuff done. I know my biggest issue when I get a lead like this is I'll keep on trying to shave lap time off. No, that's not what you gotta do. You just gotta keep driving like how you have been driving, and you'll be doing just fine. Worry about just keeping your ways, and you'll get in first every time. So far, though, these guys are still battling out. It's going to be Blake Carrick back toward the top of the pack, and now he's going to be chasing down Parkman. Cody Parham's still kind of up there, just chillaxing. Oh, 17 to go as Parmley is just miles ahead of everybody. He's really not. He's only about he's about 4 seconds. And he is doing a great job at keeping these times. Carrick in the bag. Him and Park still kind of battling. But now it's me Avila sitting behind. 15 here to go for the feature. Laps here to go. I just haven't been talking a while. I try to give stuff a quick little break just to so you guys don't get too bothered with my voice. You guys can watch the race a little bit yourselves. And with me not having a co-announcer, it's a little hard to talk for so long. 10 laps here to go. Parley in first, able to break that gap to 5 seconds as he's now catching up to. That's going to be Taylor, Brady Taylor. He's going to be catching up to. He's going to have to be a little bit careful there not to get too far, but nonetheless, just got to watch out for a few guys. And 9 laps and he is pushing a 6-second gap. He'll be A-OK. I think he just wanted somebody to start fighting again with how close he's getting at that last place spot. He's really starting to work his way back up this list. And it looks like it's actually going to be, what number is that? Number 7? He's actually coming up on the race director. Six laps here to go tonight, and Parmley is just lapping cars like you wouldn't believe it. laps here to go as Parmley is just rocking it down as he has almost a 17-second lead and a lap now behind the director. Lap behind a lot of these guys. Some of these guys, it looks like, just kind of got out. Race didn't want to have to deal with it. 2 laps here to go tonight. Looks like I'll know for sure who I'll be talking to, and that's going to be Parmley. As Parley is going to take home a beautiful, beautiful win here tonight. Then everybody goes flying. Parley with a beautiful win here tonight. Currently just waiting for him to get into our interview room. Just to give these guys a quick little second, as I don't want to end the broadcast without an interview, but I don't got a lot to say. Cody just had an absolutely fantastic race here today. Say we'll give him a quick little ad and we'll be right back. Well, with that being said, does not look like Cody will be joining us here tonight. Fortunate, because he had a fantastic race. Once again, leaderboard's up on the screen right now. Thank you to everybody that was able to watch tonight. Thank you to everybody's support. If you guys need people to help broadcast your own leagues, please reach out to us. We will make it work. We'll do something what we can. If you guys want to become a broadcaster, also please reach out to us. Everything we can get is greatly appreciated. With that being said, good night, everybody. But if you guys are out, drive safe, or get ready for your guys' race.